In my last video on the V8 Celica, I used a crimping plier so I can wire roll the forward edge of my air ducts. Yes, air ducts, D-U-C-K-S, on my V8 Celica. I promised I'd show a little bit about how I made them, so this is the video as promised. Well, I've found myself with another opportunity to make a tool. I've got a wire rolled edge on this quarter panel, and to seat this a little bit tighter around the wire right at the back edge of this sheet metal, I'm going to make a tool that's going to crimp it something like that. I have an artist's rendition right over here on the board. We don't pay our artists very much, but I did buy a high-quality Harbor Freight vice grips to make this tool out of because, well, it's not going to be used a lot, and it's perfect for the job. What I'm going to do is cut the jaw right here, so this will recess up in the jaw, and I'm going to make it this direction so that it crimps on the back side and it's out away from it, because I think that most of the time when you're crimping something, you're going to have more room on the outside of the panel than on the inside. Anyway, I'm going to put this thing together and see how it works. Blacken that up with a marker, and then I can mark on that where I want the metal removed from. Well, I can see that mark, the camera probably can't. Swap the old Portaband saw over to Portaband table saw. Link to how this was built up here somewhere and in the video description below. Now let's see if we can cut this off. Oh, that's going to work nicely. Hot. So on this bottom plate, I've smoothed and rounded it so that it won't leave any marks on the back side, which will actually be the face of the metal you're working. This piece right here is made so that this little edge at the back is against that, so it won't slide forward as it starts clamping down on the metal. Now all I got to do, line them up in this little notch that I've cut here, and line this up underneath of it so that when those jaws close, it's flat. Should be easy enough. Set that up on the table and weld it. And we're back, hot off the press. Very hot. Got a few little tack welds on there. Looks like she's going to work. I think. We'll let it cool off a while and give it a test. Well, because this little notch isn't quite deep enough to get a good crimp here, I now have to resort to a small file to make that notch deeper, because I can't get to it with anything else. The vice grips will not open up all the way. I can't snap this out of here anymore because that's in the way. So, I mean, the most I can get them open is like that, and I can't get a cutoff wheel or anything in there to cut through that. So it's just going to be deepening this slot just a little bit. Make sure I smooth out the edges. Well, here we are again. It seems that this radius was not big enough. I had to start using this file because it was so small, and then as I started working it, I noticed it was getting caught on the wire as it clamped down and it wouldn't release. So I was able to step up to a slightly larger chainsaw sharpening file and open that up to the right diameter You can see it's already crimped a little bit right there. See if I can get a spot here where I can just show you what it does. Just kind of jumped ahead right there and it crimps it right down. See if we can clean that up a little bit by getting over here. And if I get this thing adjusted just right, it won't quite lock every time I squeeze it. There we go. Make sure I keep the bottom of it flat. It's slow, but it leaves a real nice edge. It does kind of leave a little bit of a gap at this outer edge, but I'll clamp that down with a pair of vice grips as I'm spot welding it if it needs to be done. This one needs quite a bit of pressing down, so I'm taking my time and doing a little bit at a time, just to give it a chance to get where it needs to go without stretching the metal too much. Oh, it's seated all the way now. Well, there you have my version of a wire rolled edge. I'm not saying that's the way it should be done, I'm just saying that's how I did it. Worked out pretty good for me. All I've got to do is put a few spot welds along the edge of this and hold it together. Well, I mean that, and actually mount it to the car. I also have a video on this Harbor Freight spot welder. You can find a link to it in the video description below. Alright, like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and as always, thanks for watching.